Hey guys, welcome to this video. This is a full day of carnivore eating for me, doing a carnivore diet, and I'll take you through a regular day for me, which consists of 2 meals per day and no snacking in between. I don't drink anything except for hot water and some tea, usually like a rooibos tea if I have something like that in the evening. But I'll take you through a typical day of carnivore eating for me. Saturday is my day for meal prep. I meal prep my chicken liver pate, which I'm going to do now. I usually keep a few jars out for the week and then I freeze the rest and pull it out the day before. I like to make the beef cheeks and oxtail because it's one of my favorite cuts of meat, really gelatinous, full of glycine. I like to make that on the weekend too, and it's nice and easy to reheat during the week on low heat. And I also prep meatballs, burgers, sometimes I put liver in them too, and make that on the weekend, and prep anything else that I can have and just pull out easily during the week and make. So I'm going to get my chicken liver pate started, and I'll show you guys the beef cheeks and oxtail. I just put them right in the slow cooker with no salt and pepper, no seasoning, no liquid, and you'll see how much liquid comes out on its own, which makes amazing base for bone broth. I'm also prepping my favorite, some beef cheeks and oxtail for dinner, and that's going to go in the slow cooker for about 8 hours. Alright, I got the oxtail and beef cheeks in there, and I'm going to set it on low for about 8 hours. The pate going and some eggs for our brunch, and it should be pretty great. Hope you guys are having a great start to your Saturday. And I'll show you guys the inside of the slow cooker so you can see how amazing it is. You don't have to put anything in there. It's just set it and forget it. So simple and easy. All right, you can see here the oxtail and the beef cheeks, and you can see all the liquid that's in there already. It's gonna make an awesome base for the bone broth, so you don't really have to put anything in there. If you do put bone broth in, it does help it cook a little bit quicker if you're wanting to do it on the higher heat setting and do it in 4 to 6 hours, sometimes 4 to 5, but that's really a quicker method because it conducts the heat better. All right, so I brought the water to a boil, cracked an egg in a bowl, and I'm just gonna gently drop it in. Move it off the heat a little bit, and it should be ready in about 1 to 2 minutes. You see it cooking there. Super easy poached egg. So easy to do. And do the next one. Alright, so after a couple minutes, you just scoop the egg out, and you have a perfect little poached egg. Here I'm frying up my livers. I'm using turkey livers this time, and about a pound of them, and frying them up on medium heat. I got all my little poached eggies there. Got some eggs and bacon for Pete, and my chicken livers. I'm going to add some seasoning, salt and pepper, garlic and onion powder. I added in some fresh chopped garlic there, and now I'm going to pour my bone broth in. And we're going to let that simmer. Make sure the livers are nicely cooked through, and that's going to give it such a nice rich flavor. It all out and put it in my food processor. I'm going to top it off with a little bit of extra bone broth there, and added in some truffle salt, and I'm going to process it now. Alright, got that all done, and I'm going to transfer it into my little ramekins. Looks really good. Got my little jars filled. I'm gonna put them in the fridge. There's usually an extra jar, but I ate a lot of it while I was making it and prepping it today. But onto our brunch now. I'm gonna check on that brisket. probably went okay. I still have a lot to learn about smoking, but really, really excited for us to try this. So let's see. Turned out really, really nicely. The smoky flavor is so nice, and it's just falling apart. Really juicy. Pretty excited. All right, got some brisket there, my pate, some perfectly poached eggs. Bon appetit. Now that's what I call brunch. So this was meal one. This is a pretty standard first meal of the day for me, which is about a pound of meat, a pound of brisket in this case, a couple of eggs, and my chicken liver pate. So we had our first meal today around 2:30 and finished around 3. It's about 8 o'clock now and not super hungry. We're going to share a tenderloin steak. I made a Caesar salad for Pete, and I'm going to do it with the reverse sear. So I popped it in the oven on low heat at 110 Celsius, which is about 230 Fahrenheit, and I'm going to do a quick pan sear just for 1 or 2 minutes, really quick, in my cast iron grill pan. And we're also going to have a little bit of that oxtail and beef cheeks, and I'm making a really rich gravy with all that amazing sauce and some butter and Dijon mustard. It's a really quick gravy. You don't need any flour or thickener, anything. You just melt some butter, put some bone broth or rich gravy. This one has a lot of fats in it from rendering out from all of the oxtail, and a lot of rich, deep flavor from the bone broth. But it's so simple: butter, Dijon mustard, bone broth, preferably with some nice rich fats in it, and that's going to make a really nice gravy. That's what we're having for dinner. All right, here is the sauce and the steak. That's the tenderloin, just pan frying it for 1 minute on each side. And here is the quick and easy gravy. I'm going to add some pan juices into that, and Dijon and butter and some salt and pepper. Super simple. And I am going to flip this over. Flip that over, and just frying in some butter and searing up nicely. Just taking some broth right here from the oxtail, and that's how I'm making the gravy here, and it's reducing really nicely. And again, it's just sea salt, pepper, Dijon, butter, and that rich gravy. I've got our tenderloin here. That's more of that juicy brisket that I smoked. I made this, and that is the oxtail finished reducing, so it's really nice and rich. And I actually put in some apple cider vinegar in there too, just to... And I sliced it, and I love this reverse sear method. Look at that, it is perfect. So tender, nice and pink. It's gonna be delicious with that gravy and some butter. Yum. So this is my second meal of the day. I had about a pound of meat. I shared half the tenderloin with some of that delicious rich gravy, had some of the oxtail, beef cheeks, and the brisket, and it was so good. I eat about 2 pounds of meat a day, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, but I eat based on my hunger, and I stop when I'm no longer interested in the food. Most days I eat a lot of eggs, burgers, usually a lot of beef, and I prep my chicken liver pate and burgers and meatballs on the weekend, usually on Saturday, so I can pull it out easily on the weekend. So hope you guys enjoyed this video showing a full day of carnivore eating for me. You can find more at Ketogenic Girl on Instagram and at ketogenicgirl.com, and you can like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thanks for watching, guys.